Manziel situation. It looks like Johnny Manziel has now been demoted to third string after a video surfaced of him what appeared to be drinking. Actually, I didn't even see any of him participating in any drinking during the video. He was just holding a bottle that you know looked like an alcoholic bottle, but who knows if there was even any alcohol in the thing. Now, ESPN, of course, was all over Johnny Manziel because of this, and frankly, I'm a little sick of ESPN and their nonsense when it comes to Johnny Manziel because they're the ones who created Johnny Manziel, the Johnny football persona. And now this is the little monster that they have created, so they can't then in turn come up and say, oh, well, he should be acting in a certain manner, this is that. We don't like the way he's doing things. He should act with a little more class. I heard Mark Schlereth yesterday talking about whether or not this guy can be a team leader. Okay, Michael Irvin was probably one of the worst people off the field there could ever be. But if you ask anyone on those Cowboy teams that won 3 championships, they'd say that Michael Irvin was the heart and soul of that team. And Michael Irvin has certainly done a lot worse than what Johnny Manziel has done. And Michael Irvin is one of my all-time favorite players, so I don't want to come up here and besmirch, so to speak, Michael Irvin because he was my favorite. He was a great player, and he was a champion that reflected it. Now, Johnny Manziel has not won any championships, I know. However, I don't want to hear it from ESPN where they're going to come out and try to make headlines saying that this guy can't lead a team. And you go to now the current 88 for the Dallas Cowboys. I'm just using the Cowboys as an example. You could take the Giants, Lawrence Taylor. I'm sure no one would say he can lead a team, but the current 88 for the Cowboys is Des Bryant. And to me, he's the leader of that team. He's the guy who gets them ready to play. He gets them fired up. And certainly he's a guy who hates losing. Now, I don't know if Johnny Manziel hates losing or not. Frankly, he's been a bit disappointing as a pro. Some people would say it's a little more than a bit disappointing. I would tend to disagree. I don't think he's had enough playing time to really prove anything. And he is playing for that terrible franchise, the Cleveland Browns. But again, going back to ESPN, well, this is what you get. You were the ones who decided that everything Johnny Manziel does is worthy of news. Johnny Manziel has a turkey sandwich. Let's go to College Station to get a report on what's going on in this situation. It just got a bit ridiculous, and now this is what happens. Of course the cameras are going to follow him because you made him famous off of, 1 or 2 football games, college football games. Now, he did go on and win the Heisman, and it's possible that he wouldn't have won the Heisman had he not had all that fanfare. So I'm not even saying that Johnny Manziel isn't appreciative of it, but I'm not Johnny Manziel. I'm just sitting here and gauging the situation from what I see as far as what's going on. So I don't want to hear, a guy like that can't lead a team because they can. It's been shown. There have been plenty of guys who can do so. And I don't want ESPN complaining about them anyway because they're the ones who created Johnny Manziel. So this news broke yesterday, but we did want to give you a quick take on that. And of course, we will be uploading all this to the YouTube channel as well.